As we enter into the season of gratitude, say thank you to our healthcare professionals. How can we say thanks? Your actions show your support. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Following a healthy, balanced diet is a smart way to reduce your cancer risk. But with colon cancer, there may be other risk factors you should know. So don't take a chance. Take a Baptist Health online cancer risk assessment today.
Cooking is the leading cause of home fires in our nation. To ensure the fire department is an uninvited guest at your home this holiday season, here are a few cooking fire safety tips. Stay in the kitchen if you're frying, grilling, boiling, or broiling food. When simmering, baking, or roasting, check it regularly and use a timer to remind you that you're cooking. Never pour water on a grease fire. Keep a lid nearby if you're cooking to smother small grease fires. And in the event of an oven fire, turn off the heat and keep the door closed.
From our Richmond Fire Department family to yours, have a joyous and fire-safe holiday season.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, you want to be on Santa's nice list? Then you need to watch Good News on Madison County Live. Ho, 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 ho.
And now, from the luxurious studios of Madison County Live, located in Southern Hills Plaza, it's the weekend edition of Madison County Live. Welcome to the weekend edition of Madison County Live, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.
I was waiting for those award-winning sound effects. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Randy, I can't remember.
You can't remember?
Well, I can't really remember anything.
How about this week's events we're going to talk about and the MetroNet special offer?
Well, let's go with that. Hey, we also have a pretty chilly weekend weather outlook. So you can tell we're already bundled up.
Yes, we are. I just come out of the field, everybody,
That's
with
right.
cutting the firewood. Hey, Madison Central wins the 11th region title. Can't wait. We're going to see an interview from Nathan and the Richmond Register sports team there.
That's right. We also had a special interview with our friend Corey Lewis with the Richmond Fire Department. He's going to give us all of those holiday cooking tips we need to keep your family safe.
Absolutely. Good advice. Very good advice. And we have interviews and video from Madison Central's project graduation holiday bake-off. You don't want to miss that.
That's right. That was so much fun. We're going to keep exercising with Candace.
We sure are. And Creek Runner 242 segment, as well as local upcoming events in Madison County. You don't want to miss that in Richmond, Berea, and more. And, of course, you're going to tell us about our great sponsors. And we wrap up everything with
the Cain pole fishing
Absolutely.
report. All that more coming up next.
Coming up next. Stay tuned.
I hope I remember to stay here. Stay here right now.
Stay here. We're coming right back.
Not going anywhere.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
We watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm with Foxwood, and I watch Madison County Live, and you should too.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, you want to be on Santa's nice list? Then you need to watch Good News on Madison County Live. Ho, 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 ho.
Welcome back, everybody, to the big show, Madison County Live. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. I know. I love it. This is a very Thanksgiving look for you, Randy Rosenbaum.
It's rustic. I decided to go with my warm, rustic look today.
Yes, I think I'm going a little more modern, and you're going a little bit more rustic.
But you know what?
Put together, or somehow we
turkeys.
make it work. We're two turkeys. That is right. That is the one thing we have in common. How was your week, Randy?
It was fantastic. up until the weather turned
That's right.
cold.
It got a little chilly.
Speaking of which,
apparel. Speaking of which, that's right. Those cold temperatures are going to continue, Randy. We've got some rain coming in for tomorrow that will clear back out at the beginning of the week. But yes, we will be cool the remainder of this season. And that's right. This is the time to go ahead, get those vehicles ready, get your home ready, get everything ready, because
that's right. Unplug those garden hoses. Make sure you change those HVAC filters. Check your natural gas heaters. Everything. And also, I'll tell you something that doesn't slow down because of the weather. It's the MetroNet student offer. Not the student offer, special offer. That was the last 3 minutes.
Right.
Special offer from MetroNet Internet. Watch this now.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for your time today. Looking forward to talking a little bit about MetroNet, but first, I want to introduce Kat Backer. Kat Backer is our Community Engagement Coordinator here in Kentucky. Kat, what's your favorite dish for Thanksgiving? Turkey Day's coming up.
I'd say my favorite dish is probably my mom's broccoli casserole. What about you?
Well, you know, I like dumplings.
Oh, do you?
Can't you tell? Yeah. Don't you say anything. Well, maybe you can get your mom's recipe and share it so everybody can love some of Mom's broccoli casserole.
Right.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on at MetroNet. Right now, coming up, we're launching this new 2-year price lock.
Right.
And one of the new packages that we have put together is a $74.95 gig internet with a whole home Wi-Fi. So that allows you to be able to get the Wi-Fi anywhere and everywhere. We use the EroBox, which is a phenomenal leading provider of whole home Wi-Fi. Kat, where can everybody get this?
This is offered for anyone who has MetroNet in their area, so anyone can get this deal.
So Berea, which is our newly launched market, thank you, Berea, for joining the MetroNet family. We love having you, and we'd love for you to have this product. Richmond, Lexington, Versailles, Nicholasville. Did I leave anybody out?
I think you got it.
I think we're locked and loaded. Thank you so much, folks. If a gig is not for you, we also have available a 500 meg package for $64.95 whole home Wi-Fi. Or if you don't want the whole home Wi-Fi, $59.95. We look forward to seeing you and being a customer for MetroNet. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Always contact MetroNetInc.com for more information about the $74.95.
That's a great deal.
2-year contract.
That's right.
Can't miss it.
This is the time of year to save, by the way. This is the time to do it.
It sure is.
All right. Hey, some big news coming out of Madison Central High School. Tell us about it, Randy.
Huge. Hey, they beat Dunbar for the 11th Region Championship. Our friends at Richmond Register Sports and Nathan Hutchison shot this special interview with a couple players. Let's watch this.
Back here at Tomahawk Valley with region champ Madison Central Indians, Brady Hensley, Cooper Mullins. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Well, Brady, let me ask you this. 3 years ago when they won the region championship, you were still in middle school. Were you here that night?
I was here that night. I was sitting right up there watching.
You stormed the field afterwards with all the rest of them?
I did, yeah.
Did you ever think you'd be in this position?
I did not, but hey, I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here.
And Cooper, were you on that
I
team?
I was on the team. I hugged all these guys when they ran on the field. Great, we got to do it again tonight.
Sir.
Yeah, well, Brady, you got going there, and it was like a hot knife through butter. You had over 300 yards in the first half, 4 touchdowns in the first half. Well, line block great for you. Kind of had to.
Oh, they were killing it. I was not getting touched, so I was way down the field.
Yeah.
So they did great.
Yeah, and you guys defensively put him in some bad situations there, and Adrian had a big INT for a TD.
He did.
No, he's a big part of our defense. Our defensive line does a lot of things for us. Like you saw tonight, they dominated the line of scrimmage, and see how it turns out.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to believe just one win a year ago, Cooper, but now you're region champs heading up to Louisville for the Final Four. And what are your thoughts?
Yep. Those last 2 years were really hard. We got this new coaching staff coming in, and they really did some great things for us. We fell under their wing, and it pays off. It's all night.
They've done great.
Yeah, Brady, you had 4 touchdowns against them the first time you played them.
Yes, sir, I did. Yeah.
That's kind of your breakout game when people kind of realize, what you could do, and so what was the game plan tonight coming in?
All credit goes to those guys up front. Hey, if they block, we go. That's what happened tonight.
Yeah, all right. You guys decide to go to Louisville next week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
sir.
Excited to practice on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
All right, congratulations. See you on Friday.
Thank you.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. So they play St. X in Louisville next week, Friday night. That will be a big game in the Bluegrass Friday night. If you're playing the day after Thanksgiving, you've done something, folks. Let's just say that.
That's the game to be at. Congratulations to Madison Central. We're looking forward to seeing the outcome of next week's big
Beat St.
game.
X. Beat St. X. Beat St. X. Don't care if Colin is from Louisville. Beat St. X.
Hey, no, that's
Beat St.
okay.
X.
That's all right. Cheering on Madison Central for sure. Hey, Randy, you know what else we're cheering on? We're cheering on the Richmond Fire Department,
yes,
because unfortunately this becomes a very busy time of year for them. We want to keep them safe. We want to keep you safe. We had our friend Corey Lewis, who is the public information officer, stop by and give us those important holiday cooking tips.
That's right. Watch Corey now. Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
Welcome back, everyone. We are so pleased to have Richmond Fire Department's Public Information Officer, Corey Lewis, here with us this evening. Corey, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome, Colleen. Yeah, that's a mouthful.
It is.
Public Information Officer. But yeah, I've been with the fire department for about 17 years now, and we oftentimes during the Thanksgiving holiday are an unfortunate visitor to many homes in our community because of some type of fire over Thanksgiving holiday. Most of those fires revolve around holiday cooking. I think it's ingrained in us that on Thanksgiving that we have to cook. And whether we cook the other 364 days a year isn't important, but today we must cook. And so oftentimes, even if you are avid cookers, there's multitasking. There's a lot going on around the holidays with different family members being in, and typically if you're hosting, there's lots happening. So you can be inadvertently have a fire because you're not really paying attention to what's happening in the kitchen. And Thanksgiving in the nation is the leading day for home fires.
Is it really? Tell us a little bit about that and tell us why.
Well, I would suspect in our country it's because people are inclined again to cook on that holiday, and there's a lot happening. So we want to encourage your viewers and all the listeners in our community to ensure that you're doing the right things if you're cooking or you're hosting on that holiday on Thanksgiving. So we want to make sure that if you are cooking, that you use timers, right?
Okay.
Ensure that you're making sure you're paying attention to what might be in the oven or what's on the stove. If you're broiling, if you're baking, if you're frying, be in the kitchen. Make a point to be around. You can multitask, but be aware of what's happening. Don't take long periods of time where you leave the kitchen while you're doing those activities, just to ensure that you're safe. And then always have a fire extinguisher in close proximity to the kitchen so that in the event you do have a fire, you know how to operate that, but you have that at your disposal. Many times we include just having a lid nearby if you're frying, because if you can put a lid on it, it'll essentially smother that fire. So stand by your pan, terrible pun line for cooking, right? But we want you to have a lid, be cognizant of what you're doing, paying attention, and in the event that you do have some type of small fire or something has gone wrong in the cooking process, have a means to be able to put that fire out, or at least try to subdue that fire to some degree before you call the fire department.
Corey, tell us about using water. I know sometimes that's a first defense for people. What do you recommend and what actually happens?
Yes, so anytime you're actually using oil to fry anything, water and oil don't mix. Essentially, if you poured water on a grease or an oil fire, it's going to evaporate very rapidly, cause the grease to come most likely out of the container that you're frying in, and then probably cause some type of fire, or at the very least a lot of smoke that smells really bad. So never put water on a grease or an oil fire. Some people would tell you to put flour or baking soda. Those flour is not really an option. Baking soda has been proven it can work in instances, a lot of times people don't have that available.
Sure.
Having that lid, smothering the fire, and then turning the burner off is the easiest and simplest way to prevent that fire from becoming a larger fire in your home. So having the lid, being right where you need to be when an instance happens, paying attention to what you're doing is the most important way to prevent a fire from happening in your home this holiday season.
Corey, if folks are interested in investing in a fire extinguisher with this season coming up, what should they look for?
I think when people go to the hardware store, certainly you can get those at Lowe's, at Walmart, at Ace Hardware. You can get those at a variety of places, but you want to look for something that's easy to operate.
Okay.
They make a variety of different fire extinguishers now that look like aerosol cans that don't have to be problematic to use, and that can be just as effective on a fire as something you would see in maybe an industrial setting or something like that. So don't be intimidated by the look. Technology has changed over time. Go find something that you're comfortable using, that you can read the instructions on, that are very simple, and practice looking at those and knowing what to do before that emergency happens is imperative.
Important information. Very good. Corey, for more information, where can folks go?
Certainly you can call us at the Richmond Fire Department at 859-623-1164. We have a very aggressive social media account, so we spread a lot of messages through our Facebook and our Twitter feeds. You can check us out there for more information. You can also go to the City of Richmond's website. We have a link on there where we share information and safety messages as well.
All right. Well, as always, we thank you so much for this important information, for your service to our community. We want everyone to stay safe this holiday season.
Glad to be here, and we hope the best for you and your family this Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Corey. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.
Cooking is the leading cause of home fires in our nation. To ensure the fire department is an uninvited guest at your home this holiday season, here are a few cooking fire safety tips. Stay in the kitchen if you're frying, grilling, boiling, or broiling food. When simmering, baking, or roasting, check it regularly and use a timer to remind you that you're cooking. Never pour water on a grease fire. Keep a lid nearby if you're cooking to smother small grease fires. And in the event of an oven fire, turn off the heat and keep the door closed.
From our Richmond Fire Department family to yours, have a joyous and fire-safe holiday season.
Following a healthy, balanced diet is a smart way to reduce your cancer risk. But with colon cancer, there may be other risk factors you should know. So don't take a chance. Take a Baptist Health online cancer risk assessment today.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, you want to be on Santa's nice list? Then you need to watch Good News on Madison County Live. Ho, 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 ho.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. And speaking of baking, we had a special event today at Madison Central. Project graduation fundraiser and the holiday bake-off. We were there. We got some video and we got some interviews. Watch this.
Was so fun.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County.
Welcome, everyone. I am so thrilled to be here with award-winning celebrity chef Jason Smith. Jason, thank you so much for coming to Madison County and for being here at Madison Central High School today.
Well, Lord, honey, you're welcome. Listen, that's my favorite thing is coming out and helping people and doing stuff. I mean, this is Kentucky after all, and I just love being here and helping out the band and everything they're doing. I'm just so tickled.
Well, we're tickled that you're here. Tell us, for For friends that don't know you, and I can't imagine who that would be, but for those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you started, how you got here.
So I was born and raised in London, Kentucky, and I started cooking with my grandmother when I was 6 years old. And of course, fast forward, I was a cafeteria manager at an elementary in Elliott County, Kentucky. And I decided to go on Food Network and compete on Holiday Baking Championship. Now, long story short, children, I won Holiday Baking, and then I won Holiday Kids versus Adults, and then I won Food Network Star, and that's how I got my contract to be on the television. So, on the television,
on the television that we get to see all the time.
Exactly.
We are so thrilled for your experience. Tell us what that was like.
You know, the experience all 3 times that I won, it was different each time. It's one of those things you don't think it's real at first, but then it hits you. And, the first thing I thought of is, oh, this is wonderful because I'm going to be able to teach a broader audience how to cook and bake. So it really wasn't thinking about myself as I was thinking about everybody else. And that's what I like to do, is make people happy. So
that's what you like to do, and that's why you're here. So tell us a little bit about the challenge of why you're here and what you've been doing at Madison Central High School today.
Well, today at Madison Central High School, they've had a art fair all day long, and we've had a baking and decorating competition that people from everywhere they wanted to come from, they were decorating and baking, and so I've been here eating all day, sugar. I've been a judging and a tasting and a looking and a carrying on. So we're here seeing who has the baking and decorating chops in Madison County and around, honey. Who's going to win today?
Who's going to win? I don't know. I can't wait to hear those results. Thank you for being here. For more information, where can people find you?
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to be here. But to find me, you can go on my website at southerncountryBling.com or on my Instagram page at official_Chef Jason Smith.
Very good. And also, a special thanks to our friend Becky Holman, another award-winning chef that put this all together as a special fundraiser for Madison Central High School project graduation, which, by the way, is so important. And they are still accepting donations. So if you didn't have a chance to be here today, friends can still certainly contribute to that cause. Right,
That's
Jason?
exactly right. If you can't come, if you wasn't here today, honey, all you got to do is get a hold of Becky, sugar. Right. She'll take your check, your credit card, your cash, anything you got, honey. You just donate and help these children out.
All right. Very good. Jason, thanks so much for being here with us.
You're welcome, sugar.
What a pleasure. Come back soon.
All right, I can do it.
Okay. All right. Folks, we'll be right back.
It was a great turnout.
That's right.
It was a great turnout, as you can see from the videos and pics.
Award-winning celebrity
Award-winning
chefs. Award-winning. So special thanks to Jason Smith, Becky Holman, the entire team that put this event together.
It was huge.
So much fun.
Absolutely.
And for a great cause, raised those funds for Madison Central's project graduation.
That's right. And you can still give. So contact them. Project Graduation on Facebook, Madison Central. Also, speaking of food and turkey, we're probably going to have to do a lot of exercise.
A lot of exercising.
A lot of walking with tryptophan.
We know who to call on.
That's right.
Who is it?
It's Candace. This week's Exercise with Candace segment. Watch Candace.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace and Oakley. And today we're going to work on our ab muscles and do a few sit-ups in different types of ways. So the first one we're going to do is just a regular sit-up. Bend our knees, and we're going to go down and up and down and up. You never want to put pressure on the back of your neck because that will hurt your neck. Awesome. Let's do one more. Good deal. All right, now we're going to take our legs and we're going to go. All right, here we go. And back down, and up. And back down, and up. Oakley's loving it. Good job, buddy. Keep pushing through. Now we're gonna come up like this. Good job. Keep that core tight. Great, now let's go back to regular sit-ups. Let's do 2 more. Oakley, we were in a rhythm. We were in a rhythm, y'all, and now we're not in a rhythm no more. And 1 more. Great job. Now let's do Superman. And push up. Superman. And push up. And Superman. And push up. And I hope you all have a great week. Push through things that are hard. Go be great today and be excellent to each other. Have a great one, y'all.
Thanks to Candace, and you can always go back and watch her playlist on YouTube.
That's
so
right.
You can always put that up and play that over the holidays.
That's right.
Wouldn't it just a playlist with Candace?
Just have it going
in your
on the
living room.
background.
Have the whole family exercise with Candace and Oakley.
I think that would be great. In fact, I think we might go ahead and do that this year. Special thanks to Candace. She always does a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
This is the time of year where we want to keep moving because you're right.
That's right.
Those holiday meals, they tend to pack on those pants.
And then you sleep.
You sleep.
Sorry.
Well, we won't be sleeping.
We won't be sleeping.
That's right.
Of course not. Hey, local events coming up. What do we have first?
That's right. Okay, let's take a look at this. Randy, Thanksgiving donations are needed in
That's
the
right.
Richmond Teen Center. Tell us about that.
Hey, the Richmond Teen Center is now accepting donations. Please do it for our Thanksgiving dinner boxes, okay? They're in need of canned gravy, box stuffing, canned vegetables, pie mix, pizza crust. Pizza crust? No, crust mix, cranberry sauce. Get them pizza mix too. Monetary donations. Every $15 provides a family in need with a turkey. So contact the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department, and you can drop it off 345 Lancaster Avenue, or call 623-8753, or email them as well. Just contact them on Facebook, send them a message.
That's right, Randy. Very good. And get those in fast. It is time. You know what else it's time for?
I know.
It's parade season. Are you ready?
Christmas
because I know I am.
in the city.
That's right. The Berea Chamber of Commerce Twilight Christmas Parade is coming, Randy. That will be Saturday, December 4th at what time?
6 o'clock. It'll be right there in front of Boone Tavern. It's always a quaint parade.
It's beautiful.
It's very eclectic. I love that parade.
It always makes me happy.
And as well as Richmond's parade will be the night before.
That's right.
December the 3rd at 7 o'clock. They are supposed to leave Alumni Coliseum parking lot at 6:45.
Okay.
So let's cross our fingers.
TikTok. Randy's going to be looking at his watch.
Absolutely. You can watch it live too on the Richmond Parks and Recreation Facebook page.
That's right. We're really excited for that.
That'll be fun.
Very good.
Who's producing that?
All right.
I think Rosenbaum Communications.
Produced by Rosenbaum
They're pretty good.
Communications.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Special business breakfast. Colleen, tell us about this.
That's right. Dr. David Gillen will be providing a breakfast through the Madison County Schools. This is a business and breakfast sponsored by Fort Bank, and this is, of course, by the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. If you would like to attend, please go ahead and hop on the Richmond Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, or you can call, website, or you can call and make those reservations.
Contact Madison. She loves to get phone calls down there at Richmond Chamber of Commerce. Her and Mindy.
Tell her that
Call her up.
Colleen and Randy sent you. She'll be
so
happy
David's
to hear
providing
from you.
breakfast. Cool. I'm in.
Not. You know, I think I
No?
might have.
Is that what you said?
Well, I think I did.
David's
And
a great guy. I'm sure he would.
He's so generous. He would provide breakfast, but I believe that Fort Bank is actually sponsoring this breakfast. He'll be the guest speaker. Once again, you can find all the information with our friends at Richmond Chamber of Commerce.
I always wanted to do that like Saturday Night Live. Next! Hey, we got a new chef at Boone Tavern. Have you heard about this?
We do, yeah. Tell us all about him.
Executive chef returns to tradition. Chef Paul, I guess it's Runnels. Okay, he's the new chef at Berea's historic Boone Tavern Hotel and Restaurant, and he also has some big plans for the restaurant.
That's right, it's exciting.
He apparently started at the young age of 14, knew that he belonged in the kitchen.
Can you believe it?
That's pretty incredible.
It is.
At 14, I was just eating stuff out of the kitchen.
you belonged, but in a very different way.
So from his first job in his hometown of Huntington, West Virginia, he graduated from the Culinary Institute of America to several high-profile chef positions, and now he is back close to home at Berea's historic Boone Tavern Hotel and Restaurant, where he was just hired as the executive chef. So I can't wait to try some of his. Ronald is a French-Canadian from Quebec, eh?
Yes, and I have heard nothing but outstanding things about him. In fact, he is bringing some really special menu items that you all are going to want to check out. Randy, we are going to be sampling them because that is what we do best.
That's cool. And contact David Gillen. Maybe he'll buy you something.
No, your meal is not on Dr.
Should
Gillen.
I tag him in on this? I think I should.
Oh, Dr. Gillen, I'm really sorry. I hope you understood what I meant.
Who knows?
The mayor's Merry Mingling
what is
also
that about?
happening in Berea.
Tell us about that.
This is next Saturday, November 27th, which is one of my favorite days of the year, Small Business Saturday.
Yes, that is true.
From 5:30 until 7 in Old Town Berea. Join Mayor Fraley for a merry mingling moment. Say that 3 times. In participation with Small Business Saturday. There'll be hot cocoa, Randy, cookies, treats for the kids,
tree lighting carolers, a fire pit, and marshmallows.
That sounds very merry to me. For more information, you can visit Berea for the Mary's Merry Mingling.
It's the Mayor's Merry Mingling. I would have named this Fraley's Merry Mingling.
Very good. This is why Randy said, Colleen, why don't you tell us about this? Because that was...
Bruce, I'm renaming it next year. It is Fraley's Merry Mingling.
It is going to be a great time, and we can't wait to see y'all there.
Check that out. Oh, and we get to visit Santa!
That's right. Next Saturday, November 27th, stop by and see Santa. And guess what? Stay wild. This is the time to shop, Randy. Small Business Saturday.
Did you say stay wild?
No, we don't want you to stay wild. I mean, if it's in an appropriate manner.
Or stay a while. Is that what you said?
Stay a while. Okay. That's right. I think someone's already visited Santa and might have gotten a little bit of extra marshmallows in his hot cocoa. Rainey, tell us where he's going to be.
He's going to be at the Berea Welcome Center Saturday, November 27th from 10 a.m. until 1.
Very good.
Stay wild, Santa.
I think we just coined something new. What do you think?
I like that. Hashtag stay wild, Santa. Hey, did you know you can donate prepackaged socks to those to help the less fortunate, courtesy of the Battle of Richmond Visitor Center? Please drop them off December the 1st through the 20th, okay? Right. And you can also drop off your cards also before Monday evening at 4:30, okay? Right. Philip wanted us to mention they have over 2,000 cards so far.
Oh, that's
a lot
wonderful.
of cards,
so
and they go
to
military personnel that don't get to come home for the holidays and Christmas. So that'll be great. But the prepackaged socks, please. Ask Philip. He said, no, Randy, do not bring us your used socks.
Ask every year.
I watched them really
That's
good.
Right. No, ask every year. For more information, visit our friends at the Battle of Richmond Association.
That's correct.
Great organization.
And guess what? Santa's coming again. Oh, no, Santa is calling. I'm sorry. I'm trying to reenact the elf.
He's so busy. He has so many things to do.
He gets around.
I'm the planner.
Hashtag Santa gets around.
No, we're not going to hashtag
I don't know if we want to do that.
Tell us about Santa's calling.
Santa is calling. All you got to do is call Mrs. Claus at 986-9402 to schedule a free call from Santa on Thursday, December the 9th.
Very good.
Hopefully he'll call us.
I think our producer is pulling my mic because
I'm sorry.
The minute that you...
Oh, no, you stepped on it.
The minute that you started doing your hashtags, my mic left. My mic was leaving the building.
Do we have a producer?
No. Thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
That's right. Absolutely. Check out Richmond, Berea Parks and Recreation. They're taken care of. Santa Claus is calling you on December the 9th.
That'll be nice. We hope you answer the call.
Absolutely.
Randy?
We want to thank our sponsors.
That's right.
Couldn't do it without them.
A special thanks to Baptist Health Richmond, the Madison County Health Department, MetroNet Fiber, Jack Burford Chevrolet, and the Richmond Fire Department.
That's right.
They support good news right here in Madison County, and we hope that you'll get out there and support them.
Absolutely.
And if you have good news that you'd like to share, we would love to hear from you.
Absolutely. And shop local next week.
That's
shop
right.
small next week, next Saturday. We'll have more information about that, of course, on our morning show and from Richmond Tourism, Richmond Chamber of Commerce. So we'll always be talking about that. Shop local. I mean, shop local all year long, but it's special focus on Saturday after Christmas.
You got it.
I'm sorry, after Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving.
You can shop after Christmas too, I guess.
You can keep shopping all year long. Folks, we hope you have a wonderful, cozy, warm weekend. We wish you a very happy Thanksgiving.
Virtual hugs.
We are grateful for you.
Absolutely.
We will be here bright and early Monday morning.
Monday through Wednesday. We're
That's
taking
right.
Thanksgiving off and Friday and next Saturday, but we will post things
That's right.
from our great sponsors and, of course, some events and some special stuff. Ooh, and I like the playlist from Candace, too, over the holidays.
That's right. We will still be with
idea.
you in spirit.
That's right. Absolutely. And if you want to help sponsor the show of good news, local sports, events coming up where we only talk good news and weather, all you do is send us a message on Facebook, MadisonKYLive.com, Randy at KYmedia.net, or reach out to Colleen and I on Twitter, which she's never on.
No, you would have an easier time probably sending a pigeon to my office
I
than
tag
finding
you all the time. I never see anything.
Everyone knows how to find
Bombard
me.
her DMs, people, on Twitter. I'm asking you now. Hashtag bombard Colleen Spencer.
I'm easily found on Facebook. Why you keep trying to steer me the other direction? Everyone finds me on Facebook.
I'm on Twitter. Everybody should be on Twitter. It's fun. Me and Adam Griggs and Brian Dexter.
Well, you
we
all
have lots of fun on
That's
Twitter.
right. You have a lot of fun. I keep it pretty serious. Folks, have a fantastic Thanksgiving. We hope you have a blessed week. Thanks for joining us.
That's
and,
right.
We have one thing left to do.
Oh, I thought she forgot.
I did.
I thought she forgot, Kent Lewis, but she didn't.
He had a twinkle in his eye, but I knew it was coming. The Cain Pole Fishing Report
That's
will
right.
wrap us up.
Coming up next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't eat a lot of turkey. Go
We
Cowboys.
can't.
Madison County Live and Good News is brought to you by these great sponsors. Tell them you appreciate sponsorship of Good News in Madison County. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Lake levels continue to drop, moving towards winter pool. Fish the upper sections of the lakes for crappie bite. Both on Grayson and Cave Run, focus on the standing timber on the edges of the old river channels. And at Cave Run, once you find a pocket of these crappie, stick with them. Also on Cave Run, the musky bite should be moving more towards a winter pattern. Fish a little bit slower, and if you're going to be holding at a spot for a while, it would be in your benefit to drop a live bait rig over the side of the boat. Crash's Landing and Hooks Outdoors here at the lake both have excellent setups for these live bait rigs, so stop in and see what they have. An awesome and tasty winter staple for us here is the sauger fishery up behind the Ohio River dams at Green up in Meldal. I think we are still on the front end of this really heating up, but something to keep in mind if you're looking for something a little bit different. One related thing already going strong is the saugeye fishery at Will Green and Carnico. Fish the flats at dark with larger minnow imitating baits or live bait. Lastly, fall trout, and I talked about this last week, but there are great opportunities out there. Just be sure that you're wearing blaze orange if you're heading out to any portions of the Boone. Craney Creek in Round County is a fantastic opportunity for anglers this time of the year. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
My name is Laura King. I'm the Director of Emergency Cardiovascular and Behavioral Health Services at Baptist Health Richmond. Mental health is important in this community as so many are affected by it, whether it's you individually, your family, or your loved one. But additionally, there's such a stigma that goes along with it that a lot of people don't want to seek treatment or don't know what their treatment options are, or find it very burdensome to have to even step up and say, hey, I have a problem. We put so much effort on physical health and just not enough on mental health. So Baptist Health Richmond is really committed to getting everybody in this society to get to thrive and not just survive. There's so many different ways that we can support the community needs, whether it's substance abuse treatment, whether it's medication management. We have outpatient services. First and foremost, we have crisis assessment stabilization. So if your loved one is in a crisis, you can come to the emergency department. We have people on hand that will come support you through it, to give you different resources. In addition to that, we have lots of ancillary resources such as peer support specialists, targeted case managers, and then we have outpatient services for those that just need somebody to talk to, need some medication services, as well as family members that need that support.
Ho, ho, ho. Hey, you want to be on Santa's nice list? Then you need to watch Good News on Madison County Live. Ho, 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 ho.
We've endured a lot during the pandemic. There has been great loss. Recently, there are signs of improvement. However, the response continues for the healthcare professionals in our community. Don't stop taking the actions that can make a difference to the ones providing care to us. Consider the part you will play and how you can say thank you to those who continue the response.
Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch Good News, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.
Cooking is the leading cause of home fires in our nation. To ensure the fire department is an uninvited guest at your home this holiday season, here are a few cooking fire safety tips. Stay in the kitchen if you're frying, grilling, boiling, or broiling food. When simmering, baking, or roasting, check it regularly and use a timer to remind you that you're cooking. Never pour water on a grease fire. Keep a lid nearby if you're cooking to smother small grease fires. And in the event of an oven fire, turn off the heat and keep the door closed.
From our Richmond Fire Department family to yours, have a joyous and fire-safe holiday season.